So we have to figure out what to do. Apparently Disconnect was stream sniping. Alright, so just continue on. We good? Alright. So let's go. Alright, our next map here is going to be, sorry, give me a second, I have to find my notes again. Our next map is going to be Ilias here. Another really great map that has a lot of potential for some really insane boop comps. We are going to
nice. We're going to what, Bant? Tell me!
I'm sorry, getting yelled at in the match chat. Apparently, Kuru.
You're getting yelled at here too. What do you think's more important?
I'm being yelled at everywhere. All right, so,
What a bunch of nerds.
I know. Okay, this is just such a scuff stream. We are horrible.
It's Watchpoint Alpha. We are known. We have to embrace the scuffness. That is who we are. Why do I hear? Oh, I turned it. There you go. Anyway, speaking of scuffed.
Speaking of scuffed, our casters.
Oh, we might see some Widow v Widow.
Yeah, we might, and Team Disconnect does have an extremely good Widow. That was the reason why Quinstery won the sort of voter MVP in the last match, because his Widow was just absolutely insane. Just a really good job doing the sort of like clicking of heads, I guess. We'll potentially see a lot of cool DPS here.
Potentially. Imagine
interesting
DPS.
Composition. So we do have probably a triple DPS, potentially a quad DPS on the side of Team Disconnect.
If Clingy Orca doesn't play Torbjorn, I'm going to ban him from a different... He's in a different Discord server with me, I'm going to ban him from that one.
Alright, and looks like we are going
he
to
switches
have...
to Mercy. I didn't know Clingy played Mercy. That's neat. Ah, he
switching to the Plague. So
no,
we're gonna have a
Clingy!
Winston, Moira, Sombra goat. I've heard this composition could be really good, so I guess we're going to see what happens.
Okay, Nick and Nono is actually on the Pharah, but we actually don't have any Widow plays, but I'm hoping we get some really good Pharah stuff. So Quinn is actually back on that Doomfist. I would love to see some more of that.
Yeah, oh, huge picture dog there, but he's going to fall off of the edge. Oh, where's the dog? I was recording that. That is going to go on Koala. They were going to go off the cliff.
Nick and Nono booped Wolfson off as well.
That was just a chaotic fight. It is going to end in Team Disconnect capping the point. Alright, so it looks like they are gonna sort of come here and recontest. Nick and Nono is rezzed by Nap Club. See the real notice today coming in here. And taking some high ground right now for Antumbra.
Oh, and
come out by Orin. It is
actually kills Clingy, and then Quinn follows up on D'Artagnan. Qual is finally able to take out Nick and Nono himself, but Quinn is getting some more and more clean. He just gets stronger and stronger! And Quinn actually has, whatever the frick his ult is called. I don't remember anymore. I'm a Scuffcaster.
You are a Scuffcaster, but we love you anyway.
That's right. So, oh, and I like to see Dog back on the Hammond. Hammond is such an interesting character because you're either trolling when you play him, or you're like Aming. Aming? How do you pronounce his name? I don't know. I think it's Aming. Anyway, it's also very fun to watch.
I get it, I will. Alright, well we do have a lot of ults coming up on the board for Antumbra.
That's the word.
Barrage comes out, but...
No, but it doesn't hit anything because...
So Antumbra does have a lot of ultimates.
Wall bomb! Koala takes him.
Dog and Nappa out. Not before Nappa does this, making on the Pharah. Koala and takes out Warren. D'Artagnan takes out Shadow. This is going to be a one fight for Antumbra, but unfortunately Team Disconnect did take 83% of the cap here. So it's potentially only one fight territory here. If Team Disconnect plays their cards right, Antumbra is going to have to
73% is one fight territory.
It depends on the tempo of the fight, but
I don't believe you.
most of the time it could be only one here.
Oh, Quinn gets punished. Bastion and D'Artagnan's able to finish him. The dog is trying to take out Wolfson. He barely has any health left. It's just a 1v1 in the back, and he actually does finish him off. But was it really worth it? Oh, dog somehow gets clinky with mine. Oh no. Dog is fighting off the koala. That's dangerous. But it looks like Antumbra actually can bet the hole. Dog tried to get out, but failed. That's a pretty good stagger. And especially Nap Club going down. Well, it looks like Team Disconnect need to regroup, or they could lose this potentially. I mean, we're at 52% for Antumbra, but we have a pretty good ult economy, except Quinn just used his to try to escape the safety, and takes out Saint. What a beautiful play, actually. It does end up getting punished by D'Artagnan. Another Koala Bomb coming out. Isn't going to get anything. No, it's just a remix for Koala. D'Artagnan did commit the EMP, but doesn't actually accomplish anything with it, unfortunately. So we're actually up to 76%. And Antumbra's looking good. And we have Rocket Barrage committed. Takes out Saints, but Koala finishes off Nikanono. It is do or die for Team Disconnect. Vance, what are they going to do to win?
Well, Team Disconnect does have the mines coming on the board. They can potentially zone Antumbra back a little bit to give some room. Orin is about to have those dragons being taken out. Mines do take out Wolfson, and Clingy Orca goes down to Nikanono. Team Disconnect could win this, and they do win this fight here. They are going to cap the point back. Antumbra will be able to re-contest here, but it's going to be very difficult, especially because they don't have all of their players back up yet. They also don't have any ultimates on the board yet. They will get some, but it's going to be in the middle of the fight. Quistry does have that bomb. Nikanono does take out Clingy Orca. Clingy Orca and Wolfson both are going to be out of this fight now. It's going to be really hard for Antumbra to win here, but they're going to have to try. Sage goes down, no more kills for Antumbra. Big EMP by D'Artagnan. Can Antumbra follow up? They are, it looks like this could potentially be a one fight if D'Artagnan is able to stay alive. Clingy Orca still contesting with all of his might, but unfortunately unable to get more hits. He is doing a 1v3 right now.
He was really clinging on to that point.
He was clinging on to that point. Both of the healers are back now, keeping each other alive, but that also means that the respawn is coming back from Team Disconnect right now. So this is still a very uneven fight. The V comes out, but Sage dies with it. Wolfson goes down. Koala takes out Dog and unleashes his bomb. He's not going to get anybody. Yes, against Nikanono. Antumbra could potentially win this. He's all spawned to the that comes out. Does not get anybody, but right now Team Disconnect is starting to kill all of the members of the Antumbra off right now. Koala's doing his best to stay alive right now, flying around. But unfortunately,
that was looking so good for Antumbra too. But
Wolfson is still contesting. Can he win these six? No, he cannot. After a hard-fought battle, Team Disconnect is going to take map 1.
Dang, that was looking so promising for Antumbra as well. I thought they had it, and I didn't think they would, and then it turned out I was right. Curse my big brain.
Curse your big brain. Alright, now we are on the well map. This is a huge booth potential map. We could potentially see a lot of fair play here. It looks like we're going to get it from Nikanono, but not necessarily from Antumbra. But we are going to have the Lucio, and we could potentially see some people go into the dark recesses of the well.
Oh, D'Artagnan on May. I think he's a pretty dang good May player, if I'm not mistaken. But
Koala on Torb. Is this real?
This is happening. He's walking out.
This is happening.
He must have been watching Devon.
I think he's just trying to get that MVP vote for me right now. It looks like that Antumbra is going to go as a unit into the back of but Nikanono's ready for them. Wolfson taking out by Orin. Koala, and Wolfson is going to be res. Koala taking out Nikanono. Hit scan Torb over here.
It's actually projectile.
Potentially, it is a hit scan now. He could potentially... So, because of the kills that just happened while Penguo was interrupting the Antumbra, he was going to be able to get this point. Shattered 3K jumps off of the map. Antumbra's going to be established. They are running a bunker tower now, just sort of keeping themselves alive in that corner of the point, trying to get kills before they could get there. Tofu, it is hard to hear the casters right now if you're able to turn the game down at all. Right now, Qualla's turret doing a bunch of work, getting some poke damage out, making it really hard for the farmer's lead right now. Now, Quincy is on that tracer, and people are starting to contest. Qualla's turret goes down. No more carrying for Qualla's turret. Sage is taken out by Orin.
Oh, no. And they do give up the point.
Yeah. In the middle of that fight, Pretty Orchid misses the took out to Farah. Orin is going to take out D'Artagnan. Supreme goes down. So does Qualla's turret. Wolfson, Koala, they are out of the fight.
Run, little piggy, run.
Run, little piggy.
No, bully the orca. They're endangered.
Oh, no.
Oh, you mean Nika? No. Oh man, poor Clingy. That was a pretty good stagger.
This is gonna give Team Disconnect a lot more percentage on the capture point, because they were able to flip the point in the middle of the fight. Not only did they get all of the time to actually kill Antumbra, but they also had all of the time that came from when Antumbra was respawning and establishing himself. Barrage comes out for Nikanono. Gets Qualla's turret,
a lot of ults.
but it's taken down by Koala. Dog's mind to get D'Artagnan though, and Nikanono is going to be rezzed. This is going to give them the advantage here, and unfortunately for Antumbra, they are all going to be taken down, and this is another lost fight for them. Right now,
weird place to fight, too. Like in that hallway?
Yeah, I think that they were trying to go for a flank here. Koala is going to be vomiting around spawn. I think he is going to swap off the torp here.
Oh, he actually does get a kill with it!
Killer vomit there. Looks like they're going to be running in. Koala is on the Hanzo now. So even though his ultimate was sort of a throwaway, it did work. It did get Orin, and it did push them away from the spawn. So right now, Antumbra really has to contest here before those respawns come back. But Orin is already back, but D'Artagnan does take out Quinstery. The beat comes out for Team Disconnect here, keeping them alive, but Dog goes down. Orin takes out Koala. Shatter 3K boots D'Artagnan off of the map, I guess. Sage takes Koala back. Nikanono taking Supreme out. Napub rezzing Dog, and Nikanono is taken out. Can Antumbra even contest here? They're going to have to jump on that point, and they don't. They C9. That is going to be a victory for Team Disconnect, bringing this match to a 2-1.
Now Orin is showing his skills on Doomfist, so they have two pretty dang good Doomfist players, and at this level, Doomfist is really powerful. So that's gonna be something Antumbra maybe is gonna have to focus more on, shutting down that Doomfist properly. Because he does do a lot of work, and maybe if he's not securing all the kills really, he's huge distraction.
Alright, so one more map here, or not necessarily one more map. Next map is coming up. We are going to go to Junkertown here, so this will be one more map if Team Disconnect is able to win. We did see that Team Disconnect pulled out the victory on Junkertown against Ramen Renegade in the 3 p.m. match. But Antumbra is still in the fight here. They could potentially win. They are just going to have to go for that reverse sweep. So if they win Junkertown and they win Lijiang Tower, which is our 5th map, then they will be able to secure the victory here.
The Victory Royale.
The Victory Royale, yes. Is Fortnite even still a thing?
Wait, is what?
Is Fortnite even still a thing?
I don't know. Minecraft just had its 10th anniversary, so I think that made Fortnite effectively dead.
I think it was already dead before it started.
Wow. You know, other people can like video games we don't like. Why are you being so mean, Bant?
Because I taught 6th grade and I had to stop my entire class from T-posing once.
Oh my gosh. Did you floss with them?
No, I did not, but they tried to get me to.
Oh, you're not the cool teacher. I knew it.
I'm not the cool teacher.
You play Mercy. I mean, why would you be cool?
My students sort of think I'm cool, maybe.
Wow. I mean, as long as your students respect you and think you're cool, that's all you can ask for.
Yeah, they respect me, but they don't always think I'm cool.
That's alright. It's kind of like being a parent, you know?
Yeah. I do like to throw in some really bad memes into my PowerPoint presentations. Just sort of get them angry. I like to misuse formats.
See, that's the thing. It's not that like us adults don't understand the kids' memes. It's that we're trolling them.
Exactly.
They just don't get it. They're not wise enough to catch on. They're double debated.
I teach history, so I always use some dope-ass history memes. DM me on Discord if you want to see any of them. So we are going to be on Junkertown here. Potential for some really cool bunker comps here. According to Final in the chat, Minecraft sucks.
Oh, can we ban him? Muffin or Birdie, can you ban Final Snake Boss real quick? Thank you.
Careful, that's my e-girl.
Muffin?
No, Final. Muffin is also my e-girl.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah, I have a harem now that can rival Birdie's.
Oh goodness, I thought this was a family-friendly stream, but now we're talking about harems.
We tried, but then we made too many wrecking ball jokes with ball play, so I don't know if that's gonna ever happen again.
Oh god, I wish I was here for that. Man, anyway, Junkertown. So basically, I've heard as this map is a clown fiesta. You really don't know what teams are gonna run. It can be pretty much anything, huh?
Yeah, and it looks like we are going to get goats here from Antumbra. Surprise, surprise. The attacking team, Team Disconnect, is going to have a triple DPS comp here. 2 healers. Have the Zen sort of providing the Discord orb coverage, which I think will be really good into goats here, especially with that Pharah. It'll be really hard to contest that Pharah with goats because you pretty much only have the D.Va to do it.
Tofu, get Quinn. Watch Quinn. Wait for him to do a 360 no scope, Quinn. I gave him a chance, and instead he jumped by the
didn't do it.
Supreme is actually gonna shut that down real quick thanks to their dive comp. That was pretty smart.
And it looks like Winston is trying to be a hit scan Winston here, trying to get Nick and Ono out of the air. And Antumbra is all low, and they are going to get punished. It was a really weird attack there. It looks like Antumbra just got a little disjointed. They didn't really attack together, which is sort of the feature of Goat's comp, is just making sure that you go on the same target, or else you don't really have the damage that's required to kill everybody. So unfortunately they were not really able to contest it. It looks like they are going to try to recontest here. They're not switching up the comp at all going into this triple DPS comp.
No, and I don't know if that's quite the answer, but Nick and No is punished, thankfully. Yeah, D'Artagnan hits the final blow, but they're able to get the res off anyway, but D'Artagnan is able to punish Mercy, so it's kind of worth it, I think. And look at that, Antumbra is actually coming back strong right now, taking out like half of Team Disconnect. So that's definitely going to shut down that push. So Quinn is trying to get away. Supreme was kind of like tasing him in the butt. Oh, and they do get a stagger on the Nick and No-No, so that's pretty good. Good job, Koala. Now Quinn actually gets off the Widow, gives up sights, and switches over to the Tracer.
I think that this is a good move here. The Widow is a little bit difficult to play into this comp. Looks like Orin is in the backline and is going to get punished by Cleany. He is in brig jail right now.
Playing one of the most high-skilled heroes Overwatch has ever created. Change my mind.
Dog is solo grabbed and is killed within it. Quinn trying to get away, and he does. They're just going to have to kind of back off here. They are poking a little bit at Antumbra. Antumbra does have a composition that makes it really easy to sort of feed your ultimates, especially as the Pharah. We can see that Nick and No is already getting really close to that second barrage there. But Antumbra does have a lot of ultimates on the board here as well. So this is going to be a really important fight, especially with only a minute 30 left in this push. Valkyrie committed by Team Disconnect, keeping the team alive. Are we going to see other ultimates? Guess we'll find out. Rally comes out, and so does the Koala Bomb.
Diva Bomb. Koala actually takes
Nick and No out.
But, oh, Orin gets a good punish while she was still in baby form. But Nap Club gets a res, Nick and No. Orin taken out in the meantime. Saint just uses sound barrier and taken out anyway by Nick and thanks because he was revived. Wolfson doing his best to keep everyone up. It's not too much time remaining. Genji uses Blade. Quinn takes care of Wolfson. Nick and No taking out D'Artagnan. It's looked like a lot of members of Antumbra are falling right now. 45 seconds left on the clock. Team Disconnect might be able to finish this push, actually, get that first point. They're just cleaning up the stragglers right now.
Alright, well with 30 seconds left on the clock, they are able to cap. This is going to give them 3 minutes to push to the next point here. Antumbra's still on that ghost dump. They are taking high ground here, but Nikanono is sort of shooting at them from above. Already to another barrage almost. Napclub does get their Valkyrie. Koala and Saint sort of going after them, trying to get some picks. Koala's in pretty deep though, and he's starting to get a lot of damage put into it. He's starting to get low. Nikanono barrages and is able to take out D'Artagnan. But Koala does take out Nikanono in return. Nanoblade comes out, but it is stunned by Queen Orca.
Oh, Napclub was out for blood.
Napclub with an extremely risky res there, able to get it. That is some terrifying mercy play there. Orin goes down to Koala, so Antumbra is sort of stabilizing here. But those
another bomb coming out on the payload. Actually takes out Shatter. Good play by Koala there. Big pick onto their Ana. So Napclub has actually managed to stay alive. Clingy is very low right now. Doesn't really have access to a healer. Wolfson's trying to keep his front line alive. Ooh, but he finally gets a healing. We're going to get a Meteor Strike from Orin. Doesn't take anyone out, and Creek is able to help punish it. Quinn gets another blade and finishes Clingy himself. So you have about 3 people down on the side of Antumbra. You got 2 down on the side of Team Disconnect. The cart's not actually moving. It looks like just kind of going back and forth right now. Oh, and now as I say that, we're actually going to get Team Disconnect cleaning up pretty well. They're going to continue pushing the cart. About 2 or 3 on payload. So it looks like Antumbra is going to have to recollect themselves to stop this final push to the second point.
It looks like that, so Team Disconnect is going to get this point over to the end here, but Antumbra should be able to contest here. They are going for the high ground right now. Dog just sort of pushing the payload in.
Supreme actually jumps onto payload.
Yes, they are going to jump the payload here. D'Artagnan is able to take out Nikanono here. Valkyrie is committed by Team Disconnect here, trying to keep everybody alive.
Supreme was left, but decided to shoot him anyway. And BS was dropped, and Valk is committed as well. Saint decides to as well.
Nanoblade coming out again.
Go, say something, fans.
Oh my gosh, you keep just... Alright, I've got this. Koala is going to kill Quincy with his bomb. Nikanono is going to barrage, but gets 0 value from it. Orin is going to take out Saint, but it isn't necessarily going to be enough here. But Antumbra is down quite a bit of personnel on Team Disconnect. Oh, as I was saying that, Antumbra was able to kill the remainders of Team Disconnect. There's only 10 seconds left, and so they are going to be able to touch, but they are not going to have a full 6. Quincy does touch, but does it a little bit early and is taken out. Shadow 3K is going to be the only one that can touch here, and is also taken out. Nikanono on the Pharah, trying to contest this payload, but taken out very quickly by that Coalescent. Dog jumping on payload, drops the mine. All Dog needs to do is get killed here by Antumbra to stabilize. Napclub tries to get that res, but cannot do it. Orin on the Marzo taken out. Mystery on the Doomfist taken out once again. Shadow 3K gets back on the Lucio. Antumbra just has to take them off the payload, and this will be 1 here, and they got it. So Antumbra was able to stabilize there very well.
This is very winnable for Antumbra. Point 2 really isn't that difficult to take. So I would think Antumbra's feeling pretty dang confident right now.
And they should be. They played that really well. There were a few times when they sort of obviously had a bit of a miscommunication. And, you know, when you have goats, it does make it pretty obvious when you guys are sort of going against different targets and stuff like that. So the miscommunication was evident, but they did stabilize really well. And they were able to kill the DPS, especially like Orin on the Doomfist. They were able to sort of take them out of the game. So Antumbra does have quite a bit to push the payload. Even though it doesn't seem like a lot, Junkertown is really difficult sometimes for the attackers. It really depends on the comp you're running. It looks like they may be going for a Protect the President type composition here, which could mean that if Team Disconnect doesn't really deal with it well, which we could see with Ramen Renegade, it did take them a little bit of time to learn how to deal with the bunker comp. Unless they really learn how to deal with this Protect the President, Antumbra could just sort of snowball it. But if they figure it out really quickly, then Antumbra is going to have to adjust, and this can lead them to having an ult disadvantage. So we'll see how they do.
It's kind of like they're running a little bit of a kind of double sniper if you count Ashe sniper. They got Hanzo and Ashe, so they have plenty of like mid-range, long-range damage. So they could break through the shield of Orisa pretty dang fast and stop this Protect the President. But Koala, as long as he's good with his eats, they should be fine for the most part. So it could go either way. I feel like Antumbra are going to be pretty strong with this. Looks like Team Disconnect are going to play a little passively around this corner. Going to wait for them to come to them. Try to jump them all out. But Klingy gets Nap pretty early on. Nap can't res themselves, so that is not good for Team Disconnect at all. Nikoneno's shield goes down. D'Artagnan just absolutely demolishes them. Quinn is actually trying to go in the back, but D'Artagnan is cleaning up too much of his team, so Quinn actually can't do anything with his flank. And D'Artagnan basically gets almost all the kills to himself. Supreme takes out Dog.
And this is what's so dangerous about this Protect the President comp for the defenders. If you don't get that Bastion off the cart, it's very easy to snowball. So it requires a lot of team coordination in order to make sure that Bastion dies. D'Artagnan is getting up to their ultimate ability right now, which does a lot of damage and could potentially wipe pretty much their entire team, but also makes the Bastion a lot more vulnerable. Dog
you saw that Dog got
down.
That was a great pull by Supreme. Really good combo. So
like
Koala's actually in baby form, doesn't even respect the enemy team. It's like, I don't even need my mech to win this.
That Dynamite was huge. It put out a lot of damage, but unfortunately it's not going to be enough. Shatter does kill D'Artagnan.
Oh, okay, but we do get the res, and Bob is on the field finally. Now, if he does anything, I don't know. Actually, yes, he takes out Saint. D'Artagnan gets some revenge, taking out Quinn. No more Lucio. D'Artagnan in tank mode, takes out Dog's mech, and Nikonono goes down as well. Baby Diva taken out, so it looks like Antumbra are about to finish this. Orin and Nap are the only ones that are left. And now it's just Nap. Try to go for res, didn't make it. Quinn takes a gesture, but that is over. We are tied up and going to tiebreaker. Look at me talk.
Fifth map.
Fifth map. Yeah,
map
that
5.
worked.
First time this tournament. We've seen a bunch of 3-0s, and then our Team Disconnect and Ramen Renegade was the closest one so far with a 2-1 victory for Team Disconnect. They were able to win here on Junkertown, but it looks like they just really did not know how to deal with that bunker. This is going to be sort of what they have to figure out how to do.
Well, they can't do it again for this tiebreaker map.
No, they can't. And Lijiang Tower, you know, you probably could run the bunker on a couple, but honestly, I don't consider it to be a super bunker-heavy map. It's probably going to be some goats.
Goats, yeah.
Or some DPS comps.
Quad DPS or Penta DPS? Yeah.
Honestly, even a 2-2-2. Or there's a lot of...
gosh. Anything could happen.
What a concept, running 2-2-2. Yeah, as you said, anything can happen. And now this is tied 2-2, which means that whoever wins Lijiang Tower is going to win the series. The loser of this matchup is going to be playing in our 9 p.m. game against the Junkertown Jewels. Should it be Team Disconnect, they are going to have been playing 3 games in a row today.
Oh,
so they're probably pretty exhausted right now.
Yeah.
They'll be going against the Junkertown Jewels. So they're probably hoping to win here on Lijiang Tower. I think it'll be really interesting to see sort of what happens here, because there really could be a lot of different compositional choices that they choose. It looks like both teams are ready, so we are going to start on Lijiang Tower. I am so excited to see this.
I just want to thank Tofu for doing the camera work tonight for us.
Yes,
he's doing such a great job. He's actually not like accidentally leaving the lobby or just other things that I may or may not have done in the past. Tofu, you're the least scuffed of our camera people. We love you.
Tofu carries in and out of game.
That's right. Okay, so what do you think is going to happen on this point? You thinking goats? I feel like this is a pretty goatsy map.
This is a pretty goatsy map, and given that it's Antumbra, yep, we are seeing the goats. We are actually seeing the snoats from Antumbra, and we're seeing a 2-2-2 from Team Disconnect with that Reaper. Compositionally, I think that Antumbra is at a bit of an advantage here because Reaper's good against tanks, but he still isn't necessarily going to be the death sentence. However, Team Disconnect is very coordinated, and we saw that Antumbra did have a few moments of uncoordination, so I think that this could honestly go either way.
Well, Shatter is gonna commit to the Reaper. I'm excited about it. Wait, pause. Pause. Shatter is actually... Dang it, Shatter, you let me down. I was trying to... What is this about? Did you have to put on your Linkin Park playlist to get in the mood?
Throw on some guy liner. Get out those. What was that brand that Hot Topic sold for the pants where they like trip or something like that?
Oh, what? No, I don't even know about that.
Where are the scene kids in my chat? They need to help me out here. Oh my god. Oh god, the Hot Topic days. I don't miss them.
Every once in a while, I'll look into Hot Topic. Just like, kind of want to go back in there and see what it's like. But,
did you have your emo phase too?
I didn't have an emo phase, but I did have like, yeah, the darker phase. I didn't wear all black, and I didn't dye my hair or anything, but I definitely bought a couple of shirts from there.
Is buying a couple of shirts your emo phase?
Well, I want to change the subject.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Penguo. I won't bring up your obviously terrible childhood there for not having your emo phase.
In my skin.
Okay, I need to stop you right there, man. Alright.
I'm just jealous. You can't sing like an angle. Oh, also, I wanted to point out we actually have Maze on both sides, Orin and D'Artagnan. So I'm definitely seeing a lot more Maze in this league. They seem to be more niche in pro level, but in here at Watchpoint Alpha, they're starting to become fairly common, I would say.
Alright, so our pause is off, and Antumbra's going to establish themselves on the point very quickly. Clingy Orca taking out 2 right away. Team Disconnect is just going to have to back up here. There's absolutely no way that they're going to be able to cap this point, especially with the strong hold that Antumbra has taken.
D'Artagnan put up a pretty good wall there back into the corner, but they actually aren't able to take advantage of it too much. Clingy takes out Nap, but then Nikoneno gets Venge, takes out Clingy. I can hear Fort Shatter firing your shotguns to no avail. Pellet shots aren't doing anything from a distance.
Nikoneno out.
Dog takes out Supreme, and we're fighting on point. Finally, something's happening. Looks like Team Disconnect is pushing Antumbra off the points, but clean. And the rest aren't giving enough. Just a huge shatter from Nikoneno and a grenade. More huge. Is that the problem?
More huge.
Okay, thank you. So anyway, Dog is gonna actually get a kill. Dog is doing work. Look at him going the kill feed right now. And we're actually finally going to take points on the side of the Team Disconnect. Only 34% for Antumbra. Not too much, but not really anything to scoff at either. So now we're going to be fighting at this choke. Can be difficult to break through, but actually, looks like Antumbra are going to be going the long way around. That looks like...
They were ready.
Yeah, they were ready. In a Mei ult. No Diva to eat it. And they will be punished for not having that Diva. Orin, Dog, Quinn, Nikoneno. Look at them murdering. Are you proud of yourselves? Another pause.
Team Disconnect living up to their name once again. Yet another DC. Can't tell if it's a Team Disconnect or if it's I don't know what Qual is saying right now in the match chat, whatever. Alright, so All right, let's try to figure out what's going to go on in this next fight here, because Antumbra was just taken out by that Blizzard, so they are going to have to reestablish themselves once again. But it looks like Team Disconnect only does have probably 3 ultimates on the board here. Antumbra has all of them, so assuming that they don't blow all of them at once, I think that they could really hold the point here. Yeah, press those Qs strategically.
I imagine pro Overwatch players' keyboards are WASD and then just a huge Q.
Just a huge Q.
Yeah.
So Dog is going to be caught in that Blizzard into a shadow. That's going to be the picks that they need. And it looks like Team Disconnect's just going to back off. They know that this is a lost fight. There's no use in feeding you with more ultimate charge. Only 2 ultimates committed by Antumbra. So they are going to have to for the next fight. But Team Disconnect is going to have 3, and they're going to have that Transary soon too. So the shatter can be enough for them to be able to push Antumbra and get them out of the game.
Koala has a grab ready, and they have no D.Va to eat it, and there we go. We're here to protect, but Orin takes out Saint. They're all dangerously low. A shatter is committed, knocks down Shatter, and he's killed. Another shatter committed. Nikanono takes out Clingy Orca and Wolfsun. And Antumbra are being very hard pressed. It looks like Team Disconnect used a lot of ults to get this fight done. Shatter gets his Zen ult online. Oh, and Nikanono is eliminated by Koala on the Zarya. But Koala is dangerously low. He's going to have to leave the fight. It's amazing he actually got out alive. Very lucky he gets to keep his high charge. But Dog is probably going to get his ult first at 78% compared to Koala's 62%. And we have Sound Barrier committed by Saints, and May ult is going to slow things down on the side of Antumbra. Shatter commits his Zen ult, and we have a May wall blocking Koala's line of sight. Supreme is frozen and then killed. Orin doing so much work on the May. We have a rally coming out from Clingy. Nikanono is kind of trapped just swinging his shield around. Can't really do anything, but goes for a pin, misses, and it looks like his team are going to be destroyed because they got caught in the grab of Dog. But and then Koala is actually making his way out. I don't know if he's going to survive. Oh, they're chasing him down. Koala may have gone the wrong way, and he is dead. No! F in the chat for Koala.
Yeah, we definitely need an F in the chat for Koala. Are they going to be able to retest? They are. Saints able to get on point and is forced to pull them back. It looks like all of Team Disconnect goes and pulls back to point. First shatter comes out by Supreme. Are they able to kill anybody? No kills coming out yet, although some people on Team Disconnect are low. But the grab comes out for Koala, but the Transcendence keeps them all up, and that Blizzard is going to save them. Nikanono with 2 charge kills right there. D'Artagnan's Blizzard does come out, but Team Disconnect is still getting the man advantage here. Dog and Wolfsun sort of fighting. Wolfsun's going to point out. Poor Wolfsun. Alright, so map 1 goes to Team Disconnect here. You can see that Muffin, the poor coach of Antumbra, is screaming at them in the chat. Unfortunately, Muffin, just like when you watch football on TV and scream at it, they can't hear you either. Calm down. Alright, next map here we have the, what is this called? Temple or something like that?
Temple of Anubis, yes.
Temple of Anubis, yes. We are on Temple of Anubis now. So it looks like we're going to continue with the GOATS comp for Antumbra. Surprise, surprise. But we are going to get a 2-2-2 comp from Team Disconnect here with that Doomfist and Genji. And both of these heroes can be really scary. Even if you are running a GOATS comp that has a lot of sustain. So Team Disconnect would potentially win it here with Antumbra. Also, if they get that coordination, they'll be able to take those DPS down.
We got Doomfist back. That can be big trouble for Antumbra. Saint actually gets the boot into Quinn. Antumbra actually cleaning up. Orin, you're not doing enough work. You gotta carry your team if you're gonna play Doomfist. So it looks like first ticks are gonna be going over to the side of Antumbra. Good cap. Pretty clean fight, actually. I don't think... Yeah, it doesn't look like Antumbra lost anyone. Very nice, very nice. So it doesn't look like we're gonna see any switch ups, I don't think. Oh, and when I said that, of course they do. Just to mess with me. Shatter is actually gonna be switching off the Genji to go over to the Mercy, gonna help Quinn on the Pharah. Taking hot shots in the back, trying to take out Wolfsun right now. Wolfsun falls dangerously low, but they're able to keep him up. Meteor Strike coming out. Orin actually doesn't manage to get anything. Dog takes out Clingy, no more for Gita. And D'Artagnan goes down, and so Antumbra are finally themselves. Koala does get a kill onto the Doomfist, but this looks like it's going to be Team Disconnect's point with a stagger onto Baby Diva, but they can't let her survive because they can't. Yeah, they can't. They can't count. So anyway, Ban, tell me, what's your favorite pasta?
What's my favorite pasta? Oh god, I don't know if I can answer that. I'm honestly
yeah, you should be able to answer that because we're watching Overwatch. Cast the game, what are you, crazy?
Alright, well, it looks like that there are a lot of ultimates on the board for both teams here. The Nana is committed. Dog and Grab takes out Antumbra. Antumbra just has no chance when they're caught in a grab like that. Really, really good follow-up. The fact that they only had to commit 2 ults there is really good too, because they're going to have 4 ultimates on the board for the next fight. Antumbra is going to have the grab soon, so they will have 4 ultimates as well.
Is Orin trying to go for a sneaky? You see him like kind of top, middle. He's just kind of hugging the back. He's waiting for them to come in. Oh, starts messing with Koala. It doesn't actually accomplish anything interesting. Nikanono, oh no! I can't even talk right now. Team Disconnect actually do another nice cleanup. They commit a couple of ults. Valk, they use Justice Barrage, whatever the frick that's called. And they're actually going to Antumbra's spawn. They are so vicious right now.
They are out for blood. I think that they just really don't want to play another match today, so they're really committing themselves right now.
Oh, yeah.
Koala is going to be DNX'd and is going to have to press Q in order to keep themselves in next for this next push.
That's right.
Grab does come out here, but there isn't much follow-up. They get low, but not low enough to die. They are going to be able to recover from that. Mini Orca taken out, and so is D'Artagnan.
Supreme with a
Shatter is going to be able to take out 2 of them, but Quinn is going to put a lot of damage down. Dog's going to get that final kill on Supreme. Antumbra does flip the point though, which stops the percentage that they were getting. There is going to be about 10% left. I don't know if that was worth it though, because now Team Disconnect is going to be able to cap the point here, and D'Artagnan just went into stagger even harder, and now they're only going to have 10 seconds, and they're not going to be able to have a full reset.
Oh, another oh yeah, Quinn did work on the Pharah. I don't know, where did that grab go? Did she eat out the window?
I don't know where that grab went. That's a good
Where'd it go?
But unfortunately, even though they yeeted the grab, there was Antumbra was not able to do enough because of the fact that they sort of stagger themselves. They need to stagger themselves further. They just keep trying, but unfortunately it is not going to be enough, maybe? Yeah, Saint's the only one left on point right now, and it's going to overtime takes down. Team Disconnect will be our winners here.
Team Disconnect, yep. 3-2. Dang. Antumbra were fighting their little hearts out as well, and play the game to Nikanono on the Reinhardt. He did do pretty dang good in the main tank role, I do say so. Look at that. Look at that left clicking. Oh, yeah. And
great left clicking there. Really, really good job from both teams here. It is going to be Team Disconnect 3 and Antumbra 1. Antumbra did lose this particular match, but that does not mean that Antumbra is out of the tournament. They still get to compete later on. It looks like, let's see where they go. So the loser of 6, Antumbra, is going to go against Junkertown Jules in our Game 7, which is tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. So Antumbra is still in the tournament, and they are going to have to work for it. Now we do have our caster MVP and our voted MVP coming up here. Viewers in the chat, please vote for your favorite in our Twitch poll. In order to choose your MVP, we will do the popular vote MVP first, just to make sure that we, as casters, pick the MVP that is not selected by our viewers. Kitty, Chester was not in this tournament, so she cannot be your MVP vote, unfortunately.
I'm gonna vote for Chester for you, Kitty. I'm with you. Now, hey, can I vote on the poll?
No, because that would be biased. As casters, we are supposed to be impartial.
Wait, but I'm choosing. I'm literally picking an MVP. So why wouldn't I be able to vote?
Not for the voter. I mean, I wouldn't know if you did, but it's a matter of principle, Penguo.
Well, I don't go to school anymore, so I don't give a poo-poo what the principal says.
We have a lot of ties in our votes right now, so make sure that you get those votes in. I will give you guys a couple more minutes to do so.
Well, while they are trying to decide their vote, we should talk about the different players to help them decide.
Yeah, so who are some of the standouts, potentially?
Yeah. I would completely ignore, let's see, Koala, Twinkie Orca, Wolfsun, Saint, ignore Supreme, D'Artagnan Dog. I wouldn't even bother with Quinstery or Shatter. Nap Club, kind of forgetful. No point in looking at Nikonono. And then Orin, I don't think they did anything worth MVP. So anyone that's left,
Penguo.
I'd vote for.
I don't know who's left. But we do look like we have a pretty, not necessarily unanimous, but pretty standout player here. For the viewer MVP, it looks like with 31% of the vote, you know what? Even more votes are coming in. We're just going to give it another couple of minutes here.
Well, let's pick ours then, and then by the time we're done, they have to be done.
All right, before I do so, I will say for those of you who are sitting there watching us who were players in this lobby, if you do want to be interviewed by the casters, make sure that you go into the casting lobby. We would love to interview our MVPs, get a couple of interviews in. So try to get into our lobby as soon as possible so we can pull you in.
So,
all right.
Anyway, so I think watching this game and not knowing any of the players, this is blind, unbiased. If I had to pick someone as my... Are we doing both teams still? Has things changed? Have I been gone that long?
Okay, you know what? We'll start with our viewer MVP first, and then you and I will reach a consensus on a caster MVP.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Our viewer MVP with 25% of the votes is actually going to be Shatter 3K.
Whoa!
We're not in our casting lobby yet, so we are unable to I'll yell at them to get into our casting lobby.
Muffin said I had a good plan.
Yeah, so Shatter 3K does win viewer MVP. Shatter was pretty much popping off in that last round there. Really, really great job from them.
I didn't even know who Shatter was playing.
So Shatter was playing the Zen.
Why did you have to pause for so long?
Because I haven't caffeinated in a long time and I've been casting all freaking day.
Got mood. Hashtag me IRL or something. What do the kids dab to these days? So yeah, Shatter 3K had some really good Zen ults. Was always there to when the enemy Rhine would shatter or when the grab was come out. He'd always position himself where he wouldn't be affected, but he can pop the Zen ult. Now, maybe the Zen ults weren't always truly successful. You know, people still died in the end, but he was doing his job. He was pressing Q when he was supposed to. Good reaction time and everything. So I can definitely see why people gave him the votes. I didn't see him really popping off in the kill feed, getting kills as Zen. So I wouldn't consider him like, you know, like a Jonak and like a, you know, like DPS Zen, but definitely had good ult usage.
So I also think that Shatter did a really good job with, there was a particular moment, I believe it was on Paris, where there was an EMP that came out and they were actually able to position themselves away from the EMP. They were the only one that did not get hacked by that EMP, and they were able to pull out the Transcendence, which made them able to make sure that they kept their team alive. So really clutch plays. I'm glad that a support player personally got it. So we are going to bring Shatter in here into our casting channel right here. Do a quick interview. Are you ready, Penguo?
No, but do it anyway.
All right, hello, Shatter. He is muted and deafened right now for some reason.
Hello?
Hi, Shatter.
Hi.
All right, well, congratulations, Shatter. You are the voter MVP right now.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I did not expect it.
So, congratulations, first of all, on another victory. Team Disconnect is proving to be extremely powerful in this tournament. Potentially could go all the way here. So, really excited to see where you guys go. So, as we had heard in the 3 p.m. game today, y'all, you're new to the server. So you don't necessarily have that much experience with Antumbra, who was actually our champions from last season. So what was all of your mentality coming into this game?
Our mentality? Well, we didn't really have a lot of time to VOD review, because we only had an hour. So we kind of just, well, we knew that they played a lot of goats, so we prepared ourselves for goats and goats counters. And like variations of goats. So on Paris, I believe, we were expecting if they ran bunker, we were gonna go floats, and then if they went normal goats, then we would just go triple DPS or floats. I forget, but
What's
yeah,
floats?
it's goats with Winston.
What? That's what it's called? Floats?
Yeah.
The heckers? I think you kids are making this thing up. Keep going.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. Just we prepared and kind of just went into it.
So you're the dedicated like off support or
no? I played DPS.
Okay.
Go.
Are you so okay, I saw you pooping off as Zen. So we were talking about how you had really good ult usage. So in case like you were positioned out of the way. Yada yada.
Yeah.
So you're not really a Zen player.
No. I one trick Genji.
You're a Genji one trick. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's a pro Genji and we didn't even know. So it was is going from Genji to Zen like hard for you, or like is it kind of natural because they're both projectile?
Yeah, they're both projectile. They both fly straight, so I guess just came naturally.
Gotcha. Nice. So, are you nervous about anything in your life, like be it school or like?
Okay, Penguo, stop. Are you nervous for the rest of the tournament here, or do you guys think that you're gonna go all the way?
Well, I mean, we don't know how the other teams will play, but I think we'll do really well considering that we just beat last season's champions, so I think we'll go pretty far.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah,
we have
you guys are going to be going against Scandals next, who are one of our older teams as well.
They're trash. Don't worry about it.
No, Scandals were our season 1 champions, so we do have a lot of sort of repeat champions here. They are going to be coming for you guys. So what are you going to do, because your game isn't until June 1st, so you have plenty of time to prepare. How are you going to prepare for the remainder of this sort of time between this match and the next one?
Well, I mean, we're just gonna prepare as we normally would do games. So in scrims, we didn't really prepare prehand, but when we joined Watchpoint Alpha, we had info about enemy teams, and we could do VOD reviews and find out their playstyle. It's what we did last game as well, but this time we didn't have as much time.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
so one more question.
Oh, go ahead.
Before you go, and this will be the last question, Bant. Nothing else.
Okay.
Chocolate milk or regular milk?
Chocolate milk.
Okay. You're cooler than I thought.
Yeah.
All right.
So, thank you so much for joining us. No, Bant, listen to me. I'm the face of Watchpoint Alpha, okay?
right.
People come for me. It's not even, they don't even care about the games. That's just something to keep their eyes focused on
Thank
while
you
I'm
so
talking.
much, Shatter, for coming in and interviewing with us.
Thank you so much, Shatter. You did
Fantastic
amazing, by the way.
job today.
Very.
Okay.
Look more to you. Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
All right. So now we do have to pick our caster MVP. So out of everybody, honestly, I know that I'm going to be yelled at for probably being biased here, but I honestly want to give my tournament or my caster MVP to Koala. His EMPs on Sombra were pretty huge. There were a couple that were a little scuffed, but overall pretty huge. And that Diva play pretty much carried them on King's Row up to that third point. And lest we forget that Bastion on the first point of King's Row.
Dirty Bastion plays, yeah.
That was extremely dirty. I know that Koala is pretty much the leader of this team, so he's been doing a lot of work trying to get this team together. I think that he deserves that recognition here. Do you have any others, or is that our consensus right there?
Hold on, I'm talking to Birdie in chat.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, I think Koala is definitely a good pick. He's always so consistent when it comes to the Diva, so I can definitely I can see why you would pick Koala, but he did when he played other characters. He's not equal on other characters. He's not like, I guess, a true flex to me yet.
I don't know. I think his Sombra was pretty damn good.
His Sombra had some moments, but he also had some pretty I'm trying to think of how to word it. I'm not even trying to be funny, but just some mistakes that I guess people in the tier 3 really should making.
Okay, this is not a tier 3 tournament, Penguo.
It is a tier 3 to me.
I do also want to point out the fact
okay,
that
fine, it's tier 1. We're Overwatch League material. Is that what you're trying to say? So anyway, what I want to get through to you, Bant, and to all my beautiful viewers that are here for me and me only, I am also kind of biased, but I want to give it to Quinn. Quinn came out and really got those picks in. Incredible Doom player. Basically all the DPS roles he was playing, if I'm not mistaken, and I usually am not. He's also playing the Pharah, and I feel like he did pretty dang adequate on the Pharah. So
adequate.
Yeah, adequate, gets the job done. And that's what all you need in Overwatch, get the job done. So while I'm also thinking of the tank plays I saw, like the shatters.
Are you thinking of Nikonono right now?
I am thinking of Nono, but I always would see Quinn on the left side of the kill feed doing some work. So I'm gonna have to give it to
both then.
Quinn.
So caster MVP is Koala and Nikonono, I guess, or not Nikonono, my mistake, Quinn. Might as well bring them both in here for an interview if you're ready for it.
Yeah.
Really, just great response there. All right.
What's up, Koala?
Okay.
What's up?
Congratulations, guys. You are our caster MVPs today, Koala and Quinn. So that's 2 MVPs for you, Quinn. How do you feel?
I'm gonna be honest. Playing DPS was refreshing. I didn't expect to get MVP, but it's cool, you know.
Well, if you keep playing like that, you're gonna keep getting MVP, my man. Dude, that was freaking. That was poggers, my doggers. That was the bee's knees, cat's pajamas, anything else you want to say. You did really well in the Doomfist. And, of course, Koala, I'm not going to leave you out. You stay so consistent on the Diva plays. I think you just keep getting better. I think Diva is what you were born to play. And, yeah, Bant did make some good points. Really good Sombra plays as well. Not as consistent as Diva, but you're definitely getting there. But tell me, so I guess my question for you, Koala, is we did see on Paris a lot of switch-ups. Klingy was on the Diva, you're on Sombra. I think D'Artagnan was on a role. I wasn't used to seeing them play. So that's something you had been practicing for a while? Or is that spur of the moment? Or what was going on that map?
I gotta be 100% honest with you. We played with two of our first main tank and our main heals were off, where they couldn't come. So we were trying to figure out, cause like our off healer suboptimal, he couldn't be there, so we had 2 Lucio mains. Shout out to my boys, Wolf and Saint. I love you. Psych.
That is
Oh,
the most
But-
koala thing I've heard all day.
So we're not as comfortable without him on off heals, and we weren't really prepared to do like play against like triple DPS on Paris, which is literally not a triple DPS map. Well, not really. So yeah, it was kind of rough.
All right, so koala. Apparently, according to input, we need a Kowalski analysis.
ah,
by-
no, Bant, that's not how you do it. You gotta let it flow. You gotta be.
For which map?
You should have went back to Quinn, asked him a question, then we went back to Koala and be like,
Okay,
Kowalski
I'm
analysis.
sorry,
but
Penguo.
you messed
Do
it
your
up.
thing. Do your
Input.
thing.
I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Input.
Do your thing.
Okay. Oh no, it's too late now. And Koala, I'm sorry to hear that you had so much trouble, but like y'all did really well. Like I know y'all
Thank
lost
you.
3-2, but y'all put up a heck of a fight, even with all your problems. So, but let's go over to Quinn since we did bring them in here. Quinn, so you
Yeah.
said playing DPS was refreshing. Are you
Yeah.
normally DPS but locked into goats, or is this something you're new to playing?
So I joined the team late, so I got an off support role. So usually, like if you like the last 2 games we played, or I think 3 games actually, I was playing like Zen, Ana, Brigida, and Lucio. And here we kind of knew that Antumbra was a really good goats team, so we were wanting to play 3 DPS more. And my DPS hero pool complemented what we wanted to play better than Shatters, so that's why I saw me on DPS a lot more than Shatter today.
Okay,
It's because to counter goats, my hero pool is just more useful.
gotcha. I mean, it did seem to work in the end. So, Koala, do you feel like they counted y'all really well, or off day? You're gonna give them that?
No. To be honest, I think
Oh,
we just played badly.
dang! Oh my gosh, there's blood in the casting lobby. Wow. I can't believe he just said that. You heard it here live first. Koala started a war with Quinn.
What the fuck?
It's gonna
Chill.
be all over
Oh, I
Vogue
mean, what the
magazine.
frick?
All right, nerd, fight me.
No.
Wow.
All right.
Okay. This
So
is
I'm going to
oh,
separate you two. The
I'm
teacher
above
is stepping
this.
in here. All right. So
Wait,
koala, your
Good game,
team
Koala. It was
is
close.
Good game.
your team is competing at 9 o'clock tonight against the Junkertown Jewels. What are
Oh,
you guys
tonight?
going to do? Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, holy shit.
Did you guys just not think of the possibility of losing here?
No, I just didn't know when the next game was.
Yes, you guys are playing at 9 o'clock Eastern tonight.
Oh,
against
I hope
the
everyone's
Jewels.
listening to this. Oh, I haven't eaten yet.
You'll have time to eat.
yeah, like an hour.
Yeah,
But
you got
I'll let you go after this question so you guys can prepare. But besides eating, what are you guys going to do to sort of clear your heads and get ready for this next match?
I don't know because Dart already said he's gonna cry himself to sleep.
Oh
but
no.
Cry himself into a nap and then get back into the game.
cry himself into a win.
There we go.
Oh.
That's the positivity
Quinn
we
is
need.
just going in. My goodness, we have some toxic teams. Honestly, I thought Antumbra was the most toxic team, but
we are.
maybe
I
we
think-
have some competition now.
You don't.
All right.
Okay.
Well, since we have the next game
So,
coming up and y'all need time to prepare.
Can I still do my Kowalski analysis?
Okay, what's
Yeah.
your Kowalski analysis?
Wait, which map?
Kowalski analysis
Can I do all
on
of them?
Leijang.
Just in general, your gameplay for the team. What are some things that you guys are going to focus on so you don't, so you're able to win against the Junkertown Jewels? I'm assuming that's your goal.
Stay together. Wait. Okay, we didn't play together. Yeah. We didn't play together.
big brain feedback from the big brain koala himself.
Also, wait, can I flex? Is that?
What's
Yeah,
your flexing?
flex.
Yeah,
We have
go
you
for
on webcam.
I'm sorry. On King's Row, y'all did not get anything. Your
Koala, don't be
ults,
toxic. Get out
your
of here.
ults tasted delicious, and I'm still hungry, bro. Do better
I
next
mean,
time. Unlucky.
Oh
King's
my
Row is the
gosh.
best goats map, and
All right, I'm gonna kick both of you out of this casting channel now.
Wow,
To
toxic.
separate you two, obviously.
May
Well, Koala
job,
already left.
Koala.
The poor. Oh no, he's gone.
Really good job, Koala and Quinn. You guys did fantastic and were well deserving of our caster MVPs. We do, as Koala just found out, we do have another match at 9 p.m. Eastern tonight. I believe Penguo and I are probably going to be casting that one again. So you'll be able to see the world's cutest casting duo. If you come join us again at 9, it is going to be Junkertown Jules versus Antumbra. Really exciting matchup. I am very much looking forward to it. Penguo, do you have any last words before we sign off?
Nah.
Nah, all right. Well, thank you all so much for coming. Don't forget to smash that Discord join button and hang out with us if you are new to our server. Bring your team in. Come join our future tournaments and learn how to play this game. This was a great matchup today. I had a ton of fun. I'm sure that Penguo did as well. We will see you all at 9 p.m. tonight.